The Osun-Osogbo Sacred Grove is a cultural landscape along the banks of the Osun River just outside the city of Osogbo in Osun State, southwestern Nigeria. The Sacred Grove is one of the vast undisturbed areas of land in Africa, established more than 4 centuries ago. It remains the largest of the sacred groves that have survived to the present.
As you can see, I am right in front of the entrance. This is the entrance into the Sacred Grove, the Osun-Osogbo Sacred Grove. Come along with me, let me show you what it looks like.
Sacred groves were found near most Yoruba settlements, but their disappearance over time due to urbanization has made Osun-Osogbo an important reference point for the Yoruba identity and the Yoruba diaspora. The 1950s witnessed the desecration of the Osun-Osogbo Grove. Shrines were neglected and priests abandoned the grove as customary responsibilities and sanctions weakened. Prohibited actions like fishing, hunting, and felling of trees in the grove was done indiscriminately until an Austrian national named Suzanne Wenger, who was an artist and Yoruba priestess, helped to reinstate traditional protections with the support and encouragement of the Ataoja and the support of the concerned local people. Wenger formed the new Sacred Heart movement to challenge the land speculators, repair poachers, protect shrines, and begin the long process of bringing the sacred place back to life by establishing it again as the Sacred Heart of Osogbo. Wenger was later honored with the title Aduni Olorisha for her custodial efforts and her consistent devotion to the gods of the grove. The mystery of the Osun-Osogbo Grove is captured in the brilliant legacy Suzanne Wenger left. And more than that, the blueprint that she created years ago is being carefully preserved by her adopted children and the school of artists she trained. Constant restoration and preservation of the Sacred Grove are championed by the Suzanne Wenger Aduni Olorisha Trust, an NGO saddled with the responsibility of looking after the legacy of Suzanne Wenger. Fishing, farming, and hunting are forbidden on these 75 hectares of sacred land. The sacred forest captures the potency of Mother Nature in her fullest glory. This is evident by the rare species of antelopes, monkeys, and other exotic animals that can be seen strutting around the grove, enjoying occasional visitors who come to see the artistic beauty and enjoy the traditional splendor of the sacred forest, dedicated to Osun, the Yoruba goddess of fertility. This historic landscape remains a place of worship and plays host to an annual festival with over 100,000 tourists. The Osogbo community is strongly attached to this site. The sacred forest is one of the few spots in the country where well-preserved, undisturbed forestry lies side by side with strong cultural and traditional values.
Hello viewers, this is your favorite online channel in Kenyan TV, and currently we are at Osun-Osogbo River. This is the great Osun River you've heard about, and this is where people come to pray. According to the stories we heard and the videos we've seen in the past, people who are believing God for the fruits of the womb, when they come here, they pray, they drink out of this water, they pray, and God definitely answered their prayers. And this is a very beautiful tourist site. I'm encouraging our viewers, if you have a chance, whenever you pop into Nigeria or you pop into Osun State, this is the Osun Sacred Grove. It's very important for our history, for our tradition and culture. As you can see, we have several animals around. They are very free. Nobody touches them. They don't harm you. And everywhere is just serene, beautiful.
The Osun River meanders through the protected area, with sanctuaries and shrines erected along its course. In 2005, the Osun-Osogbo Sacred Grove was designated a United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization World Heritage Center.
This is an ancient bridge. It's used in crossing the Great Osun River. As you can see, we were made to understand this bridge was constructed so many years ago, as far back as 1935, by the colonial masters. From this route, you can locate Ede and environs. So it's still standing, although shaky anyway. You can imagine a bridge that has been constructed since 1935.
Every year, the Osun-Osogbo festival is celebrated in the month of August at the Grove. The festival attracts thousands of Osun worshippers, spectators, and tourists from all walks of life. In modern times, August is a month of celebration for the people of Osogbo land. That includes the traditional cleansing of the city and the cultural reunion of the people with their ancestors, the founders of the Osogbo kingdom. The Osun-Osogbo festival itself is a 2-week-long program. The traditional cleansing of Osogbo is called Iwopopo, which is followed after 3 days by the lighting of the 500-year-old 16-point lamp called Ina Oloju Merindinlogun. Then comes the Iboriade, an assemblage of the crowns of the past rulers, the Ataojas of Osogbo for blessings. The festival culminates in a procession to the shrine in a sacred grove where a large crowd builds up. Drumming, dancing, musical performing, wearing of elaborate costumes, speaking of the Yoruba language, recitation of praise poetry, and so on add pomp and color to the proceedings. This event is led by the sitting Ataoja of Osogbo along with a ritualized performer called the Arugba and a committee of priestesses who reenact the very first meeting between Oluwatimileyin and Yeye Osun. Arugba is played by a young woman of kingly lineage and offers the sacrifice to the deity.
Thanks to Suzanne Wenger, popularly called Aduni Olosha, she was the Yeye Osun that gave this place a facelift. You know, she did most of the decorations you see around here to make it a tourist attractive center. So during the Osun festival, this is where we have the president, the governor, the ministers. It's basically for VIPs. They sit here and the Yeye Osun and the tourists, the visitors, they all gather here and prayers are made by the shrine. The shrine is just by the water here.
The festival is of immense benefit to the tourism sector of Nigeria. It enables the community to sell its culture to tourists coming from both within the country and from all over the world. The Osun-Osogbo festival also serves as a strong unifying factor in Osogbo land, as irrespective of the different social, economic, religious, and political convictions of the people, they all come together annually to celebrate the goddess. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more educative content like this. This is our discovery for today. See you next time.